Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear. I have set that intention with my deck and with my guides. So if you're here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this message is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what Spirit has for you. Four of Pentacles, stability. I do have an oracle deck that we will pull from at the end as well to get some additional messages. So be sure and like the video. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so. And definitely subscribe if you like the messages, because it does help to grow my channel, but it also pushes the messages out for other people as well. So that Four of Pentacles is about stability, right? So it is about, like, savings, holding on to money, which can be good for, being frugal, saving your money, and really trying to build your wealth, right? But there can be, like, the negative part of that can be holding on to things too tightly and trying to control situations, right? Whether that's in money or whatever kind of situation it is. And there's definitely this energy of holding on to things maybe that no longer serve you. You could be holding on to people, places, and things that just are not good for you, and you're needing to, like, really release control or really just kind of let things go here, right? So the situation is the devil. This is your energy. This is Capricorn energy. So the devil is like toxicity. It is negative mindsets, it is addictions, it is negative thinking, right? So but whatever the situation is for you, it is a very toxic situation here. So I feel like this could be like needing to free yourself from something, um needing to maybe not this could be about control. Maybe it's a controlling situation that you're in and you're needing to free yourself from that, right? But the blockage here is the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about stepping out of a comfort zone and, like, really taking that next step, right? So I feel like you're not taking a step. You are not moving forward. You're not, like, taking some sort of leap of faith to leave a comfort zone here, right? So this person is standing at the top of this castle and they have this globe in their hand, right? Like, they have the whole world at their fingertips. They have the whole world out in front of them. So it's about, like, needing to leave a comfort zone and take some initiative. And I feel like maybe you are feeling controlled or feeling trapped. That devil energy can be about feeling trapped. And with the Four of Pentacles there, that can very much be about control. So maybe, and this can be maybe somebody's controlling you with money, or maybe they're just trying to control a situation and you're needing to kind of leave a comfort zone here, right? Maybe you're comfortable because of the money, but it's not a healthy situation, right? Again, it is a general reading, so you take it how it resonates for you. But that Two of Wands is really about needing to take the initiative and take an action and leave a comfort zone, because you're waiting for somebody else to, make a move, or you're waiting for somebody else to do something here. And this is about you stepping out of that comfort zone. And the cause of this is the Strength. And the Strength card is about, so it's not really physical strength. It's more like mental, spiritual, having an inner confidence, right? It is this inner knowing that you can overcome these obstacles. It is this confidence that you can take action and free yourself from this controlling situation. So this could be like a relationship that you're in. This could be a boss. This can be, maybe you feel stuck and trapped in a work situation because, we all need money, right? Whatever the situation is, I feel like you feel trapped and you feel very controlled in it. But the cause of this is you needing to get that confidence and that inner strength. Know that you are capable, that you are divinely protected here, right? So she is walking alongside this lion, but yet she's taming this tornado over here, right? So it is about having the gentleness and the compassion for yourself, and then knowing that you have the confidence to overcome this obstacle here, right? So, the situation in the recent past that is affecting this is the Six of Swords. This is about leaving something behind and moving on and taking a leap of faith here, right? So, this is about you really needing to, maybe you did move on and now you're kind of fearing that you don't have the strength to push through, or that you're fearing some kind of like control. Maybe you're worried that they are going to control you with money. Maybe this is a boss and they're not going to give you your last paycheck. Maybe it's a spouse or somebody you were living with and now they're not going to give you money, right? But this is happening, and like you're feeling controlled here and feeling like lack of confidence because you have left something behind. You have like accepted a lesson and started moving forward. Maybe you moved out, right? Because this is my card for moving. Or maybe you just left the job and literally moved out of the job, right? But this is very much like moving and leaving things behind, moving on from a lesson and accepting that lesson. Your higher self or your guides are giving you the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith. Like, this person has a whole new beginning, right? Like finding that childlike energy in that situation and really embracing this new beginning that you are being given here, right? If you were trapped in a situation that was toxic and you have freed yourself from that, yes, you're worried about your confidence, but know that spirit has your back. Like, have faith, right? This is about freedom and faith. So you have freed yourself here from a situation. Sit in that and realize, accept that lesson, right? With the Six of Swords, like you've just freed yourself from this, or you're about to. And now like you have your freedom. Just have faith that spirit will have your back here, right? Because the Fool is very much about taking that leap of faith and then trusting that spirit has your back. And this is very much that energy. They're telling you that you just need to trust and have faith. In the immediate future, we have the Five of Cups. So there is some loss and some grief here, right? Even in a toxic situation, right? I've had experiences where I was in toxic marriage. And once I was free from that, I was excited about it, but it's also that feeling of loss, right? Like you're fearing the worst, or there's always that residual energy that comes with you. So don't focus on what is lost, especially if you feel like you've lost some stability, because again, spirit has your back. Like, take that leap of faith and know that they have you. They will catch you. And you have like this whole buffet back here, right? Like, she's got this table with all this food, balloons, all this great stuff behind her, but she's so focused on what's lost, right? And I know that that's very, very hard when you walk away from a situation into a new beginning, but it's really about healing from that loss and that grief, and knowing that just because there was loss doesn't mean there won't be good things right behind you, right? There are good things coming in here. In your feelings, we have the Five of Pentacles. So you are feeling like in lack here, right? This is like lack mindset, limiting beliefs. You kind of are holding yourself back here. But again, it's because you had an ending, right? You walked away from something and took a leap of faith, and now you're very worried about this loss and this lack mindset, limiting beliefs, right? Like, this probably had something to do with your stability. So maybe you moved out of a house of a toxic partner. Again, maybe you lost a job and now you're worried about money. So this is very much about you really needing to see that you're not alone here, right? So like, they're near this house and they could just knock on the door and get assistance. Like, you're never alone. Even if you don't have family and friends to help you, spirit is always there. Again, with that Fool, they have your back. You are divinely protected here. So again, like, don't hold yourself back by sitting in this lack mindset. Just because you moved out of this situation doesn't mean that, the worst case scenario, it doesn't mean everything's going to fall apart. You just need to have that faith. So in your environment, the influence here, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is very confusing time, right? Maybe there are all these choices, right? Like, do I go in this direction? Do I call this person? Do I do this? Do I do that? Like, there's all of this confusion around this situation, and you really just needing to trust in your intuition and make a decision here, right? So maybe going back and forth again with the stability and the loss. Like, should I really have left? Should I have done this? But Don't get lost in this like wishful thinking, like, oh, I left, I can go back, everything will be fine, like my boss will be nicer now, they'll give me that raise they've been promising me, right? Like, don't feed your delusions, don't get into this wishful thinking. Really just trust your intuition on this decision and trust your intuition going forward. Don't let this confusion get the better of you, right? So your hopes and fears, we have justice. So you could be hoping for karmic justice here, right? So that is like divine justice, karma coming in for this person, right? This could also be a fear of yours. Maybe you're fearing a legal situation. Maybe you're fearing that they're going to sue you, or if this is a relationship, maybe you're fearing a divorce. But you could also be very hopeful about a divorce, right? Maybe you're hopeful for um, some kind of like karmic debt, or an actual debt. But it could be a legal situation. It just could be like divine karma, right? And that can go both ways. Maybe you really are hoping for some kind of legal situation, but yet you're fearful of what the outcome of that, right? Like, especially if you are getting a divorce, maybe you are concerned about the outcome of that, right? The potential outcome here, though, we have the star. So I love this energy because it is very much a healing card. It is about accepting those lessons and then alchemizing that energy, right? Like, she is working with all of this energy and she's connected to spirit and the ground. So she is grounded here on earth, right? Like, ground your energy in here in the 3D, but then also trust your intuition on the situation. Like, you've made the right choice and spirit has your back, right? So this is like that renewal of hope as well with that new beginning. I feel like this is going to move into you like really, you're going to have a whole new look on life, right? Like, if this, you left a toxic situation and you may sit in this loss and grief for a short time, but ultimately it is really going to be healing for you to get out of this situation. And then you're very hopeful for the future, right? And it just kind of renews your spirit. And it's again very healing, but it's also like a wish fulfillment. So like, maybe you have been wishing for this for a time, especially if it was, you felt trapped, you felt controlled, and now you're free. This is you like really healing from that. And then, using that energy to alchemize, and then accepting that lesson and then using that energy, right? Like, you've been through a big energy, you have been through a big lesson, and now you are using that to your advantage here. Because when you alchemize energy and you work with the energy, it really raises your vibration, right? You've Every time you've been through a lesson and you learn from that, you can use that energy. So what do they not see coming, spirit? What does Capricorn not see coming? Oh, I got two. That's fine. Wow, I love, 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 love this. So you got the Empress and then the Two of Pentacles, right? So this is about growth and progress, like growing spiritually, mentally. And then you got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this is really about you. Like, you're gonna grow from the situation, right? You've got growth, you've got abundance, again alchemizing that energy, and then sitting in that divine feminine. So the divine feminine is a very nurturing energy. And then you have the Two Pentacles, which is about prioritizing. I think they came out in this, I'm just trying to figure out like how they came out. Prioritizing yourself and your healing. You have the Four of Swords here, which is about pulling your energy back, getting some rest, getting some relaxation, and then healing from it. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is about boundaries, defending yourself and holding your boundaries, right? Do not go back to this toxic situation. Like, you have grown so much from this, and you're going to prioritize your healing, yourself. And, maybe that's with meditation, maybe that's with journaling. And then you're really going to like defend yourself and stand in your boundaries here, right? That Seven of Wands is very much about defending yourself, defending your beliefs, and then holding that boundary. So I really love this. Like, this is growth in prioritizing yourself and your healing, right? That star card is all about healing, and then sticking with that and holding your boundaries, right? So when we grow from situations, we can see it from a different perspective, and then we can hold our boundaries and not go back to that toxic cycle again. I really love that energy. I think that's a very profound energy, a very healing, very just sit in that divine feminine and take care of yourself. Nurture yourself and prioritize you. Prioritize your divine feminine energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. What advice do you have for Capricorn? Oh, I love this. So you have the Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Keep moving forward. Keep making forward progress, even if you feel like one step at a time, right? Healing is not linear. Like it's not just going to happen overnight. It's not a straight line, right? One day you're going to feel great and you're going to feel so good that you left the situation. And the next day you're going to be in the fetal position crying your eyes out because, oh my God, what did I do? Right? Like we've all been there. It's a natural human reaction. But just keep making forward progress, right? Keep moving forward. Have confidence that you can move forward and that you can move into a more stable beginning here, right? So Queen of Wands is that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. She's confident. She's creative. She's fiery, right? Like she's very grounded and just that good, really like passionate energy. Like just keep moving forward and have the confidence to start over. Like you have a new stable beginning. Aces are gifts from spirit, and they are handing you this new stable beginning. Again, we have that Four of Pentacles. I said something about stability in the beginning. Maybe that's a concern of yours, is the stability. If this is a job loss or a spouse, like maybe they made all the money, whatever it is. This is spirit handing you this new stable beginning, and you just need to have the confidence to keep moving forward. I love that. I really, really love that. Because again, that Fool, they have your back here. You're divinely guided, and you're watching this message for a reason, because it's just about you. You have the Queen of Wands and the Strength card here. You have the strength to do this. Just believe in yourself. You need that confidence, right? Because you got this, and spirit has your back totally. I love that. I love that advice for you. So let's get you some oracle cards and wrap this up. Ultimately, I feel like this is just you've freed yourself from some kind of a toxic situation here, and you're worried about your stability, and I feel like it's a mindset change, right? Work with that energy and use it to your advantage, right? Meditate, journal, and know that spirit has your back here. Like you freed yourself from that for a reason, right? You're no longer in that for a reason. And then focus on what's to come, focus on the positive, and really heal from this. I love this message for you. So what else do you have for Capricorn spirit? It's not always easy to free yourself from toxic situations. I completely understand that. I've left a toxic marriage. I left a toxic job in corporate America with a billion-dollar company, and I had a great job, and I just walked out because it was toxic as hell. And sometimes you just have to do that and then trust that spirit has your back. Whoop, dropped one. Sorry. There we go. All right. See if I can get one more for Capricorn spirit. Thank you. Oh, okay. I like that. So we have take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. I love it. Just stay positive. I know that that's so hard to do when you're going through it, right? Listen to positive affirmations, listen to frequencies, journal, meditate. All of these things will help you move through these really negative, toxic energies. I use meditation and journaling myself. I have journals on my website. Go check those out. They've really helped me. All the products I sell, I've used myself, and I sell them because they work. But definitely just take care of yourself here. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Yeah, I bully myself all the time. And I think everybody kind of does that at some point. But that's what I said about the strength card. Have compassion for yourself, but also know that you are strong and find that inner confidence. Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. This could be a family situation that was very toxic and you had to leave, right? Um, like maybe you are, when I was younger, I lived at home up until I was like 20, I think. Maybe you're freeing yourself from a toxic home environment. Very well could be. You have caring connection. A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. This could also be about you opening up to spirit, right? That caring connection, because they very much do have your back here. But um you could have somebody coming in here to help you through the situation, whether it's romantic or not. It is a general reading, but I really love this energy for you. It's very empowering. And it wasn't an easy thing to do. It wasn't easy to leave the situation, but I'm very proud of you for doing so. Just don't regret. Don't sit in that regret, right? Because you're being handed a whole new stable beginning, and spirit has your back to build new here. So I really love this for you, Capricorn. I hope that message helped, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.